Well, let's talk about that before you leave, because we do need to create more entrepreneurs, and definitely appreciate you coming on. But Invest Fest 2025, a few weeks away, and we met in New York. Actually, was in New York for the time dinner, and I was saying that we definitely need you for this year for Invest Fest, and you kind of said like, okay, I'll come if you need me, but I want it to be impactful. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Not just like, sit on a panel and have a fireside chat. So we thought about something that we thought was impactful, and we got it to your team. So, and you guys like that idea. So what we're going to do at Invest Fest, this is the first time we're announcing it, is that you have a, it's like a mentorship program that's valued at $25,000, I believe, correct? And it comes with 8 week small business development training. It comes with one-on-one financial coaching. It comes with access to a masterclass webinar. It comes with access to capital. It comes with mentorship. It comes with business plan development, Shopify, e-commerce platform, and tech support. So pretty much it's like a business incubator of sorts, right? To get an entrepreneur, to get a business to that next level. And like I said, the value is $25,000. I think it's probably even worth more than that if it was on just the free market. Okay. So what we're going to do is that we're going to have a competition. So at Invest Fest.
By the way, it also comes with 2 hours with an attorney, 2 hours with an accountant, 2 hours with a marketing professional, 2 hours with Shopify e-commerce executives. So you're right, it's worth well more than $25,000. And it is, and even if you have an existing business, you can have a sister business that's e-commerce. You can have a restaurant and an e-commerce sister business. You'd have a nail salon and e-commerce sister, a barbershop and e-commerce partner business that is online 24 hours a day.
And so we're going to open it up to all the entrepreneurs that's coming to InvestFest. You can go to investfest.com/Operation Hope giveaway, but the tab is on investfest.com. Fill out the form because there is a submission form, and there's some requirements that you have to meet. Like you have to be in business, I think, for 6 months. You have to have an LLC or some type of legal document to say that you actually have a business. But the winner, there's going to be 5 winners chosen, and those winners will make it to be on stage with Mr. John Hope Bryant himself. And it's going to be like a mentorship actually happening in real time where they're going to tell him about the business. He's going to give real-time feedback. And then he's going to pick one of those 5 people. They're going to be like the grand prize winner, and they're going to get that whole mentorship package that we just talked about. So it's a great opportunity for a variety.
That's more than 25,000 right there just to get the advice.
Right, exactly. On stage. And that, I thought it was great because a lot of times people say like, okay, how can I actually meet people? How can I connect with the person I'm trying to connect? So at the very least, 5 people will be on stage.
Yeah.
And that's a connection right there. And then you're getting real-time feedback. Like I said, he's going to hear your business, hear your pain points, give you real-time feedback in the moment. And then it's going to be fun too, because you got thousands of people in the crowd also. So I'm sure that the crowd will probably be engaged.
Sentiment.
And John's a great entertainer as
For
well.
sure.
That's an underrated quality that is important. It's important. You got to be engaging and entertaining. So I'm sure he's going to have fun with the crowd and gamify it. So man, this is really, really, really great opportunity for any entrepreneur. All you have to do is just go to investfest.com, fill out that information. I don't know why you would not at the very least apply. It doesn't cost any money to apply. If you're going to InvestFest and you have a business, even if you're a vendor at InvestFest, you should be applying to this. This is something that is very, very, very helpful and beneficial.
So first of all, I want to commend you brothers for doing this because it was a private conversation we had. No one would have never known if you guys said, nah, that's too much work. Never mind. I mean, we were in New York. It was just you and me.
Yep.
And we talked, no one heard it. And I whispered in your ear essentially. And I basically said, you guys don't need me. You got a baller alert. You got everybody named Mama coming to this thing, and my wife's going, everybody's going, Charlemagne's going, everybody's going. You don't need me. And you pushed and you said, no, we really want this to be special. And I really commend you from not just wanting to be PhD, but PhD too, and wanting to deliver substance to people. And so you designed this, and I'll be honored. Me and my team are honored to deliver with you this content. Let me say, this 1MBB program, 1 Million Black Business Initiative, which is backed by $190 million from Shopify, relationship capital. That's a story in and of itself, how that came about. But it's real. And we've created, nurtured, supported 450,000 Black businesses since George Floyd's murder. There's only, I think, 3.2 million Black businesses in America. So what's that, 10, 12%, give or take. And so this is a very real thing. It's transforming for people. Shopify, after your first sale, they'll finance your second sale. And there's just something, they're going to give you a payment system.
And they give loans. Shopify gives loans too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And avoids the credit score, by the way. Anybody doesn't like credit score, there's no credit score. They're saying if you made a sale, then they're willing to finance your second sale and as you grow. And folks have created, our people have created multi-million-dollar businesses on this platform. I was on a show, and I think it was Roland Martin, and people were like, well, why is Shopify doing this? Like, what's the hitch? What's the catch? I'm like, they want more customers. Right? So 3% of their shops are Black. They want 10% of shops that's Black. I love that. I don't want charity or handouts if I can avoid it from anybody. I want a hand up, not a handout. And I think that's what we want. And this goes back to the original comment about relationship capital, because I'm going to agree to meet, this is a bonus, separate from your conference. I'm going to agree to meet with all 5 of the selectees individually on a one-on-one meeting. I'm going to give each one of them 45 minutes in person if they want it, if they're not in town. And that's separate from the conference, and I'm happy to do that. And they're going to be now integrated within the Shopify world. E-commerce goes back to AI, by the way, and technology. They're going to be integrated. They're going to meet lawyers, accountants, top professionals. They're going to build a new culture. Because the other thing is also true, man, is that you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th.
For sure.
We have got to start getting better company. Right? So I love that you guys are bringing, I don't know anybody else can do it. You're bringing tens of thousands of people together at one time on financial literacy. It's brilliant. And we should all be supporting that.
We appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate it, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Always fun, entertaining, and educational conversation every time.
Can I say one last thing? Because I want to clarify something. Somebody's going to say that I'm jamming up, Democrats or whatever. No, I'm just trying to tell you the truth so you can win. Right? The president didn't win the last election. Democrats lost. That's my point.
By a landslide. Yep.
By a landslide. Many people just, in fact, the third, Charlamagne told me there was a third candidate. It was the couch. Right?
Yeah.
People just sat at home. And what I'm saying is, I don't want to talk out of school. I told somebody who matters that if they became the Bill Clinton. Yes, Bill Clinton. He had low unemployment, GDP high,
matters,
a surplus, not a deficit, a surplus. All the economics were going in the right direction. He could talk to the lowest of these, the highest of these. He was a capitalist. He was a capitalist Democrat, right? And my ideal politician has a Republican head and a Democratic heart. If we can just get back to that. Why wouldn't Democrats embrace capitalism? I don't get this. Like, we're all living in this world of money, but we're acting like it doesn't exist.
Do you think that it was do you think that it was economic issues or more social issues? Because I felt like they ran on abortion, they ran on DEI. They like the Republicans did a good job of targeting emotional issues that their base really, like transgender rights, for instance, right? Like that, like they really, really hammered that, and the Democrats couldn't pivot away from it. But that doesn't even that affects probably less than 1% of the population. But that was like one of their main talking points. I don't think that they really targeted the economy too much.
So I love this conversation. I love talking to you guys. You're so wicked smart. And I love that do these like hard, good questions. There's triggering and there's transformation. We get confused and distracted by the triggering because we're an emotional people. And we get so wound up in the triggering, we're missing the transformation. There's so much I could say, but I'm trying to consolidate because we don't have a lot of time. I'm happy to come back and have this conversation because I think this is a really important conversation. We missed this by a mile. By the way, I encourage all of your listeners to go watch on Netflix, Mr. McMahon. It's a documentary about WWE.
It's great.
Yep.
It is disgusting and amazing in the same breath. And by the 5th episode, you'll get an aha. By the 5th episode, you'll be like, oh my God, I've figured this out. They turned this guy into a WWE character. Same suit, same shirt, same suit color, same tie color, same shoes, same hair color, same pen, same place.
Same with Floyd. Same with Mayweather. He up shape.
Who you talking about? You saying they turned Trump?
I didn't want to mention his name. The presidential candidate turned into a WWE character. Billionaire, tough talking, underdog, always attacking the big dog, always, fighting for the out and from the outside, this whole narrative. So by people talking about his character, talking about this and he's this and that, you're just feeding in to his narrative of the population he was really trying to get to. White men felt emasculated. He triggered that and then transformed them. Poor whites felt left out. He said, I'm going to be here for you. The opposite of that is the triggering. That's DEI is a signal that says black people, urban America got too much. So he's really talking to poor rural whites. I did credit scoring. I get analysis of all the swing states. They're all stuck in the middle. They're stuck in the middle, and they had too much a month at the end of their money. That was an economic liberation conversation for them. Why does a woman stay with an abusive man? If you have 3 children and the husband's abusing them, why do they stay with them?
Financial issue.
Financial. Roof over your head, food on the table. Okay, he's abusing me, but he's taking care of my kids. I think that was a message from, I hope I'm probably saying too much, but I think that some women saw this guy and said, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like that. But economically, I'm going to be okay.
He's a more viable option.
Black men who didn't trust government in the first place said, well, I got a check from him before. Financial illiteracy, right? Because he was against it before until he was for it. He was against it. It passed. And then he's marketing. He then put his name on it. And because we're not financially literate, we thought the check came from him. They said, well, at least I'm going to get paid. That hasn't worked out very well now, has it? Latino men are traditionalists, and they think that their man should be head of the household. The last person they're going to vote for in a traditional household probably is a woman. I'm just saying.
Being honest.
So, this was like 10 ones equal 20 strategy. It was economic in nature with triggering all over the place to get people to say, you know what? I don't like this, I don't like that, but I really don't like this other thing. And then we helped by talking about everything, but I'm going to improve your tabletop economics. I don't know how you get $9 trillion of money. America's never had $1 trillion of aid. Sorry. No country has ever had $1 trillion of stimulus. No country's ever had a T in front of it, gentlemen, of stimulus in the history of the world. We had, 6, 7, 8, 9 trillion since the pandemic? That was a Democratic administration. How do you screw that up?
It's a hard thing to do.
You had an infrastructure bill that built roads, and you could put people to high school education to work, black and brown, urban and white rural. Why did that wait? I haven't seen one announcement. I didn't see one announcement about a bridge, a road, a project. I mean, we're just horrible marketers. I'm an independent. Yeah. I just think that they were horrible marketers, like just horrible.
Wrong issues.
Yeah,
All issues and were horrible on messaging.
you left out the 13 million people that elected the couch as well.
Repeat that.
I said you left out the 13 million people that elected the couch.
That part. That part. Who voted in the last election?
Exactly.
Look, I like Mathis doesn't have an opinion. I had an opinion about how this was going to turn out. I tried to give some advice. They listened until they didn't, and it didn't turn out so well. And I think that this is all economic. I think that this, at the end of the day, people want to. I mean, it's about the economy. One of the presidents said, "It's the economy, stupid." I forget which election. it was. So yes, you're not wrong in the triggering points, but I think you're living in the biggest reality TV show in the history of the world, and we're all extras. That's a Charlemagne quote.
Well, my brother, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. And yeah, get that fly situation.
Yeah, we're gonna
Man,
get
I'm eyeballing that wasp.
Nah.
Making a blowtorch.
Exactly. But he hasn't got me off my game.
Yeah.
I'm
You locked in.
Yeah, keep John safe.
I hope this has been useful.
No, for sure.
But look, we got to save our country, man. We need each other, and everybody needs us to succeed, and we need for them to succeed. I need white men to succeed. We need everybody in this game. We just want our share of it. We want to participate, and the world needs us to participate. I think God needs us. We're the pulse of decency in the world.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always
Amen.
have been. Always have been.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right. Thank you.
Like, talk to you soon.
All right. Okay.
Wow, man.
Spirited conversation.
Absolutely.
Yes. Never a dull moment. John Hope Bryant. Always a pleasure when you get a chance to talk to John Hope Bryant.
For sure.
Take advantage of that opportunity. Like I
The
said,
giveaway is amazing.
yes, for sure. Anybody that has an InvestFest ticket, you're free to apply. Go to investfest.com and hit the link for the John Hope Bryant giveaway, Operation Hope giveaway. And as I said, it's going to be 5 people chosen, and they're going to go on stage with him at InvestFest live. Tell him about your business. He's going to give you real-time feedback. And then he's going to pick one of those people to actually be the grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner gets the $25,000 mentorship package, which includes one-on-one financial coaching, access to capital, mentorship, business plan development, access to the masterclass webinar, 8-week small business development training, access to self-placed online business learning management system, Shopify, e-commerce platform, and tech support. I mean, the whole nine. He's just going to throw everything at you as far as if you can't be successful with that, it's just not going to happen.
And if y'all see me on stage, I'll apply it.
Small. Every large business started as a small one.
For sure.
And vendors can apply also, but
I think that'd be a prime audience. You're already there. You already have a business. Why wouldn't you want to 10X it?
so we,
And
I
that
mean,
45 minutes with him is
doing a lot for y'all, man. We got the pitch competition. With and this is all stuff that we've taken ourselves out of, by the way, for all you YouTubians that always like to have something to say. The pitch competition with Paul Judge proven in the space. This John Hope Bryant, his team is going to run this $25,000 mentorship program, and he said he's going to give everybody a one-on-one even after InvestFest.
That's amazing.
Proven in the space. We got some other stuff. Bevel.
They'll be back this year.
$25,000 to a vendor.
Yep.
They're gonna pick a vendor in the vendor marketplace, give them $25,000 for their business. Make a review video about that.
Please do that.
That'd be great. Sponsored by Bevel. We may be able to get you a sponsor for the AdSense boost.